Rumors. We can't help but love them. Even from a young age in the classroom whispering about all the latest gossip.
Oh my god, did you hear what Stacy said to Steve last night?
Or the many people obsessing over the latest celebrity scandal or whatever. But the only type of rumors I've ever found myself really caring about are those to do with video games. More importantly, the ones that arose during the glory days of the internet, where people were gullible enough to fall for basically anything so long as you had a blurry, low-res image to go along with it. I found myself fascinated by some of these earlier myths, even though I'd never owned or played any of the games they were about. I guess I just wanted to be a part of the fun. I spent hours upon hours watching gaming mystery videos on YouTube of people trying to find some of the most ridiculous shit you could come up with. Most of these rumors had to do with unlocking hidden characters. There's the infamous Shenlong from Street Fighter 2, Ermac from Mortal Kombat, Akuma in Resident Evil 2, which would have been pretty damn cool, honestly. Or how about Tails and Sonic in Smash Melee? I mean, I'm pretty sure Nintendo would have told us about it, but hey, whatever. It didn't ever help when official gaming magazines got in on the fun for an April Fool's Day joke, which a lot of people missed, apparently, with their own bullshit claims and screenshots to add fuel to the fire. We trusted you! The best part about all of these rumors were the absolutely ridiculous steps you had to undergo to unlock them. Collect all 150 stars, catch every single Pokemon in the game, twice. Beat the game 27 times in 10 minutes. Do a freaking triple backflip off a cliff while riding a skateboard. With a lot of these, it's not the secret itself that I find the most unbelievable, but I absolutely do not understand how they got away with the crazy steps you had to undergo to reach them. Because people actually did it. How? Going back to the hidden characters I mentioned, the magazines that tended to have a lot of these rumors also included these ridiculously convoluted steps to achieving them. Like the Electronic Gaming Monthly article that started the whole bullshit Sonic and Tails myth, saying that you had to get 20 KOs in a cruel melee and then beat them both in a match. A moment of silence for the kids who actually did this. Finish classic mode with either for a special surprise. Oh, come on, that's just cruel. And see, these gaming mags knew that you, a 9-year-old fetus, would believe these cruel lies, because you had no way to check if it was actually real or not. The only things that you knew was that Sonic was the best thing ever, and that looking at girls makes you feel funny. These magazines knew that you trusted them, and they knew that you would spend hours trying to unlock Sonic, getting defeated over and over again, and playing hours into the night until finally you get that 20 kills. And then nothing happens. And what were you gonna do? Cry? Well, don't, because these magazines feed on your tears. When it came to video game rumors, there were none more powerful or convincing than the playground rumor. Those things spread like a virus, and there was no evidence ever needed for people to believe you. Someone could just make up some random shit, and it would become fact. No, guys, I really did find Mew under the truck. Guys! Perhaps the most common and insanely infuriating was this piece of shit. HEROBRINE. This is one of the dumbest urban legends I've ever heard, and yet he's one of the most famous. He is the dead brother of Minecraft creator Notch, who doesn't have a brother. Not anymore, he just straight up does not have a brother. People will believe anything, I swear. HEROBRINE is real, no joke. So today, me and my friend were playing on his world. Everything was going fine. Then, while my friend was riding his horse, said the horse led him to start of HEROBRINE's destruction. He believed the horse was HEROBRINE, BC no horse would do that. What? Then HEROBRINE disabled teleport, invisibility, and no block placing or destroying them for my friend. Not for me. Then he put him in the nether where he couldn't leave, and that's where it all began. In the end, his world will probably never be the same, and before he left a golden H and a sign with curse words. Oh shit! And one saying, I will be back. Yeah, that kid's probably dead. Many a lunchtime was dedicated to arguing with classmates who could have sworn that they saw him. Yes. Really? I spent actual time arguing with people about the existence of a ghost in Minecraft. No, before you ask, there was no better use of my time. I admit, I used to find the idea pretty cool, because Minecraft's world is, or was, back when I actually gave a shit about it, pretty empty and mysterious, barring the everything trying to kill you. And the idea of having some mysterious entity, which is just Steve, but with white eyes, wow guys, really scary design there, was, I mean, a little bit cool, that much cool. But the story attached to it and the whole legend around it is just so unbelievably stupid. And yet... The problem with legends like this is that it was so hard to prove whether they were real or not. When you have someone in the schoolyard come up to you and tell you they fought some jumbled mess of code on their Game Boy that they couldn't beat, you'd probably think they're crazy. But no, missing no was an actual thing in Pokemon. I feel bad for all the kids who had to explain that one to their friends. And with the existence of something like that, basically anything could happen, no matter how incredibly dumb it was. Like, for example, the nude code for Tomb Raider. Oh my god. Out of everything I talk about in this video, this is one of the only ones where I actually believe that people fell for it. Should be pretty obvious why. Yep, that's right. And for those who don't know, I'm about to make your day a little bit worse. Back when the original Tomb Raider came out and showed everyone that girls could be cool in video games too, everyone pretty much ignored that and just wanted to see her naked. The absolute dedication to finding this code is both very admirable and also very kind of sad. The one that consumed the most of my time spent on the internet though was, of course, the L is real theory from Super Mario 64. Which is just so goddamn stupid. One of those playground rumor kids somehow got a hold of the internet and spread to the world the idea that Luigi was in fact secretly hidden in Super Mario 64. Once again, Nintendo had never mentioned this, nor has anyone ever seen it, and there's probably some programmer at Nintendo who worked for months to put Luigi in the game that's feeling really unwanted right now, but he's totally in the game, guys. The legend went as followed. In the area that leads to Big Boo's haunt in Peach's castle, there was a fountain with a barely readable sign. Now I, as a perfectly rational human being, can't read a frickin' word that says, but apparently it says L is real 2401 in paper M. How would you? Paper M apparently meant Paper Mario, a game Luigi is in fact in, and 2401 was the date 2401. Wow, frickin' mind blown with that one. And Paper Mario released on 2501, so close enough, right? So now we had the evidence. Wait, make the quotation marks bigger. Good, now time to find him. You had to collect 2,401 coins, you had to collect 64 stars, or you had to do all of this. None of them ever worked, but people kept coming up with some of the most bizarre ways of trying to unlock him. But wait, there's the exact same sign in Ocarina of Time. What could this mean? Is Nintendo just reusing textures? No. Is a spooky ghost. This one I actually believed. I had no idea why, especially considering by the time I found out about it, Super Mario 64 was over 10 years old and nothing had ever been proven, but damn it, I wanted to believe. And unfortunately, when Super Mario 64 DS came out and actually included Luigi in the game to shut people up, people then started circulating the rumor that Waluigi was in fact hidden in the game, because of course he was. I'm ashamed to admit, my dumbass tried this one. I've had no luck so far, but one day I'll get that door open, just you wait. Then of course there's the endless legends of creatures hanging out in open world games, specifically Rockstar games for some reason. Because this and this weren't enough. No, we need to have Bigfoot as well. GTA 4 apparently had some Ratman thing running around in the sewers. Bully had a bunch of non-existent shit like mermaids and werewolves and enjoyable minigames. And Vice City had aliens, as did apparently every GTA game ever made. The most famous one was though, as I said, Bigfoot hanging around in the forest in San Andreas, which dominated game rumor websites back in the day. I find it kind of funny that people were as dedicated to finding Bigfoot in the game as they were in real life. Now these rumors in particular used to scare the hell out of me. Watching those old game investigation videos where the X-Files theme would be blaring as loudly as possible was a very large chunk of what I used to watch. I don't know why exactly, but the idea of having this massive game with something unknown and mysterious running around within it is, you know, kinda captivating, I guess. And I'm guessing it was that same exact feeling that was the reason people were so nuts about this stuff. Like, the 17th Colossus and Shadow of the Colossus, which actually kind of made sense. Or the Stop and Swap in Banjo-Kazooie, which turned out to be nothing more than an unfinished game mode. Or, the Triforce in Ocarina of Time. Now that was a big one. I feel kinda sorry for the people who wasted hours of their lives searching for this crap, but I guess in the moment it must have been pretty exciting to be pursuing something. Because maybe, just maybe, if you ignore the complete lack of evidence, there could be something out there. The Triforce in Ocarina wasn't the only Legend of Zelda one though. Oh no. How about the Sky Temple? Eh? No, guys, I really found it, come on. And then there's this ugly piece of shit. Possibly being equally as stupid as the HEROBRINE myth was the Ben Drowned urban legend, which claimed that the ghost of a drowned boy named Ben haunted a copy of Majora's Mask or something and caused spooky things to happen in the game. Ooh. Then there were rumors of games that just straight up didn't exist, like the self-deleting Russian experiment game Kill Switch or the legendary Polybius, which was apparently a government-run experiment to see how much money people wasted on arcade games or something. I could go on and on about the myths and rumors that used to circulate the internet back in the day, as there were a boatload of these things, because there wasn't really a limit to what people could make up. The real interesting thing though, is how many people fell for it. You don't really see massive gaming hoaxes like this around as often nowadays, both because nobody reads gaming magazines anymore, and also because everyone on the internet became goddamn Sherlock Holmes. There's still some stuff around, but nothing with the same long-lasting impact as some of these true classics. And you know what? As much shit as I give them, I still find browsing these old investigation websites to be pretty cool. Because what was so captivating about these rumors was not the fact that they were real, but the fact that they could have been real. And I think that may have been what kept people searching so long for Notch's dead brother.